what I like most about the Modulo system is obviously they're all integrated. It's all modern. Everything works together. And there's never a day where you don't have problems in production, whether it's a machine problem or an operator problem. The thing I like the most is we can always find out what that problem is in a very short amount of time, and we don't have to all get together and find all the smartest people in the lab and figure out a plan of action. We know what we need to do based upon the top 2 or 3 things that the system's telling me is wrong, right? So as far as organizing the workflow, we put the tray in and it comes out done. So a lot in the previous experience without integrated systems, there's a lot of tray moving, there's a lot of lenses in and out of the tray, and you have a lot of labor moving the tray back and forth, whereas this, when it has a problem, it either fixes itself or with very little interaction, we can correct the mistake, tell the system what function needs to happen to the lens next, and it just kind of takes care of itself. So a lot of times you don't even see those problems until you run a report. The good thing is it's all talking to each other, and when there's a problem on a machine, you always have to go reset it or start it, right? On the classic kind of systems, after that, if you want to shut the machine down or change something on it, you had to have more of an IT expert go into the system and tell it to shut the machine down. If you're changing a ring on a blocker, you have to go change different filters and things, and it could take 20-30 minutes if you can find the person who knows how to do it. You just do the normal steps that you have to do to get the machine back up and running, and it just kind of takes care of everything itself. The benefit of not piecemealing vendors together to get one whole lab is really peace of mind. So each machine is already designed to work together, so it's a lot less headache to start off with. But when there is a problem, because Schneider knows each piece of those machinery, they usually know really quickly which one needs addressed, and they can fix it. And I have one point of contact, so I'm not waiting and having people point fingers and all the while I'm suffering. So we can get it done quick. We can contact one person, and it's pretty smooth sailing. The development startup of the lab was actually quite easy. After we gave Schneider our original specifications on how many jobs we want to make per hour, they came back with all the drawings, the equipment layout. There was no question, is the conveyor high enough for the machine and those kind of things. So everything was put in a nice, easy package that we could then just take, give to a contractor, and work through the utilities at that point. And then when it was put in place, Schneider came and made sure everything ran before we got up in production.